evening, friends. Welcome to episode 37 of the SuperLarz log. It is Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for Tech Tuesday. If you saw the title of the video, there's a good chance you already know what's inside the box, but let's get it opened up. I'm inviting you to come along, so buckle up, strap in, and let's unbox. As always, friends, remember I am completely unsponsored by the manufacturer of this product, so the review in the future, as well as the initial unboxing thoughts, are purely mine. There is no financial motivation in my thoughts. Please make sure you like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the unboxing. I wanted to record this video earlier today, but as you guys may have seen in yesterday's episode, we are in the middle of a heat wave. It was really hot. It's still really hot, but we'll get this box opened. It's going to be a short episode because the company that this product is from has very minimal packaging, and it's also the type of product where there's going to be a lot of personal information, so I'm going to have to set it up off screen. So we'll get the box open, we'll give you some initial thoughts, and then we'll call it a day. As you can see, they gave us an easy to pull tab here. Should open right up, and of course it didn't right away. Sometimes the easier they make things, the harder they are. So, kind of ridiculous. That was embarrassing. And there it is. Inside the box, we have two items. First, here we have the trade-in kit. This came with my actual address and return label already attached to it, but you can see here they have some packaging. It's really not the best packaging. I'll probably put some bubble wrap in there as well when I send in my older phone. So here's where you send in the old phone. You package it up and attach the label and send it back. And with that out of the way, let's get this thing open. It looks like they have a little tab here to pull. Box is going to slide open. There it is, the Pixel 11 XL Pro. Let's get it unwrapped, and then we'll talk a little bit about first impressions. As you can see, not a whole lot in the box. We have the manuals here, just basic support manual. They don't include a SIM adapter anymore because they're all eSIM. Here we have the phone and a charging cable, no power brick, USB-C to USB-C cable, and that's about it. Let's get it unwrapped and see how it feels. So we got the pull tab here. It doesn't look like there is any other plastic to peel off the screen or the camera, so this is pretty much it. This was going to be a short video, so I was able to pick up the case for the phone from Google. I actually got this for free because I had store credit, so pop this out. Actually looks a lot like the phone packaging. Pull that over, and there it is. That's pretty much it. Got the obsidian black case and the obsidian black phone. We'll put that in the case here. Fits great. And voila. One of the big positives about the minimalist packaging that Google used is there was no scissors required at all for that unboxing. Obviously I struggled with the cardboard. That was more user error, but everything else from there was so easy to open. No plastic wrapping. Everything came off pretty easy, so +1 for minimalist packaging. I do like a good unboxing. I like the satisfaction of pulling out an item that feels premium, but the minimalist side of things has some advantages as well. As I mentioned, we can't get too far into the setup process because there's a lot of personal information in setting up a phone, but we'll get it turned on, maybe. See if there's some charge on it. And then we'll get it set up. I'll do a review on the phone probably in a couple months. I'm going to get some time and some usage under my belt before I give it a full review. Next week's Tech Tuesday will likely be a review of the Luna Ultra, the Insta360 Luna Ultra camera. And then I think we'll be out of town. So the next week there will not be a Tech Tuesday. The week following will probably be a review of either the phone or the Insta360 X6. So take you as far as I can go here. We are English, we are in the United States. And that's probably going to be it. We're going to use my other phone to set it up. I'll come back with some thoughts on how easy or difficult it was to set up. And then we'll call it a day. So far, setup has been relatively easy. Just copying files over. This says it should take about 12 more minutes. So we'll let that run. And I'll give you my final first impressions as well as wrap up the video. Google has gotten so minimalist with packaging, so there wasn't a whole lot to see. The phone itself feels very similar to the Pixel 11 XL that I had, or Pixel 11 Pro XL that I had previously, so they're probably going to feel pretty similar. In fact, I've seen some people who've said they've used the same case on both phones, so should feel similar in hand. We'll get a much better idea of how it performs when we do the review in a couple weeks. So with that said, I think this might actually be the last time I use Google Pixel for my phone. I might finally, after 2 decades, switch over to an iPhone for the next go around. We'll see though. We'll see if I like this one. If this phone continues to impress me, I'll continue to use it. However, the reason why I have been using Android phones for the past couple decades is because they have been super customizable. There's a lot of different things that you could do on them that you're not able to do on iPhones. And a lot of those things were things that I used or tools that I used. However, Google has locked their phones down a lot more recently. So at this point, there's not much of a differentiator. And the iPhones do have a much better ecosystem, especially for content creation, video editing, and all of the other things that I've started to get into. So who knows, we may finally make the switch. Not promising anything, but we'll see where things take us next year. And that's going to do it for today, friends. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends if you have friends who are into tech. We do a new Tech Tuesday vlog every Tuesday unless I'm traveling. Also, feel free to comment down below if there is any other tech items that you would like to see unboxed. I'll see what I can do to get my hands on them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode.